Sunshine Nation? There was one time I was in college and I had this assignment due by a certain date, but because I thought I could get it done pretty fast, I thought, you know what, I'll just do it later, and I just kept procrastinating it every day. And finally it came the day where it was due, and I thought, okay, so I'll do it sometime today. However, I kept waiting until that night to do it. And that night, when I saw the assignment and all that you had to do for the assignment, I was horrified. I was like, I have to do all this for the assignment? That's a lot more work than I expected. And so I worked really hard trying to work as fast as I could. The assignment was due by midnight, and it was like 9 o'clock that I started doing it. And so I kept going as fast as I could. Once I got to 11:50, I was done with the assignment, and I went to go turn it in, but the computer crashed. So I started freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, not right now. This is the worst time for it to crash. And I just kept trying to turn it back on, turn it back off. Finally, the computer turned back on, and I was able to turn in my assignment. However, it was 12:03, and so that was 3 minutes past the due date. So what I first thought was, okay, I can just explain this to the teacher, tell him what happened with the computer, and he'll get it all fixed. However, he taught me something. He still gave me a C. At first I was kind of mad because I was like, that was the computer's fault. That had nothing to do with me. That was the computer crashing, and if the computer didn't crash, I would have turned it in on time. However, what I learned from that experience was that if I had done that assignment many more days before, then if that computer were to crash, then it would be no problem. I just try to fix it for 10 minutes and then turn it in. It wouldn't matter because I would be turning it in 3 days early. But because I waited, and because I waited to do it last minute, I had missed my opportunity and got a C because I had turned it in late. The most important thing that I learned here was that at first I tried to make excuses and blame the computer. But what I didn't realize was I wasn't taking personal accountability of what I was doing and what I didn't do to avoid those kind of situations. And so there's a scripture in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, and it says, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Sowing a seed means like you're planting a seed in the ground. And so whatever seed you plant, that's what's gonna grow. If you planted some potatoes, you'll be able to go back and pick those potatoes. If you planted some sunflowers, you'll be able to make some sunflower seeds or whatever. But if we don't do that, if we procrastinate, and we don't take personal accountability for what we do, for the effort that we put in, then nothing's gonna happen. Because I didn't take full accountability to get that assignment done, I got a C instead of an A. In our lives, we all have goals, we all have dreams. It's our responsibility, 100% our responsibility to make it happen. Now, if you want to be a college football player, if you want to go play in the NBA, if you want to become a musician, if you want to be a singer, if you want to be a dancer, if you want to be an artist, then you got to do what you can to make that happen. It's not just going to come to you. You got to take full accountability and do everything that you can to make it happen. So always remember to take full responsibility, full accountability for what happens in your life. And always remember to spread sunshine. And I love you, Mom.